Okay. I don't know if you guys knew this. The whole reason why I have that much is because torn left ACL. And then look. 12th in offense, 14th in defense, and 14th overall. Whoo! Apparently the Atlanta Hawks are better than us. That's funny.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
But we don't need Curry anyway, you know? I mean, like, yeah, we need Curry, but we still have some fire, I guess you could say. I don't know. I really don't know. What I really want to do is this. That is really the lineup that I want to run right now. But then there's no good people coming off the bench. So, not worth it. Alrighty. Alright. Alright, let's go.
Atlanta skyline as we are here in the heart of Georgia. Welcome, basketball fans, to a very special Veterans Day edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. And Doris Burks on the sideline as well. It's all about the Eastern Conference. That's where the action is today as the Atlanta Hawks get ready to battle. This game against Miami here, their first look at the Heat. They were decisively swept out of the first round and got left with a bitter taste in their mouths.
And they swept this club in the regular season, but ended up falling to them in the playoffs.
Yeah, that just shows you never know how the regular season and playoff matchups are going to play out. I mean,
Ooh.
who knows how it plays out tonight? We'll watch and find out.
Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting five on the floor.
What
And
a
for
good
Miami,
first
looking as they've got
possession.
out there. Marcus Gasol is out there with Green. Then it's Matthews. Then it's Ellis. And it's Green in
What
the shooting guard
in
position.
the
And how
world?
about that? Responding to the three-pointer against them
When
with
does
a quick one of
Kelly
their own.
Olynyk
Terrific little
even shoot jump
tay-to-tay
shots?
going on right now. Back and forth. Here we go.
Now here's Ellis.
That bounce
9
pass.
points last game
Don't
out.
reach,
And
young
Gasol
blood.
slams it in.
Superb playmaking from Monte Ellis. That dish was right on time.
T kicks
See,
to
Monte
Olynyk.
Ellis can play point guard. Oh, no way.
Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Atlanta Hawks come into this one following a loss to Brooklyn.
And one of the factors, Kevin, that really hurt them in that game,
Oh.
the lack of success at the
No.
foul line. We all know how much those
No.
free throw woes can cost you.
And it gave those opposing fans a boost every time another foul shot clanged off the rim. I mean, that's an easy way to get the home crowd in your grill.
Teague drives in. Green
Get that
with it.
out of here. I don't even know
And it's going to be out of
how
bounds. The
we
Hawks
blocked
will
that,
retain possession.
but I'm not gonna argue, bro. Take it. I'll take that block any day of the week.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Mirotic.
Why are they only shooting 3? How are they going in?
Mirotic has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Ellis against T. Now here's Ellis.
Get open. Okay.
Right at the free throw line. Rebound by Olynyk.
Awesome defense. I mean, he'll hit those unless you're right in his grill.
T with the ball. Picked up by Ellis. And there's the 3-second call. This one on the defense.
Why?
First free throw of the evening.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
And you can't take those numbers lightly, fellas. I mean, their free throw shooting made a difference for them in a lot of their games last season.
Now here's Johnson. They double him with Matthews. With the shot.
No.
That one wide left. Miami's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Ellis outside and taken away by Johnson. And Ellis with the block.
Wow.
Bounds. Miami takes possession.
Wow.
These teams were last season's best passers. The squads with the most assists in the NBA. Number 1, the Heat.
The way these guys move the ball offensively was really a joy to watch. Great teamwork and unselfishness, and that's why we saw those great assist numbers a season ago.
Of a stellar performance against Milwaukee. Good, and the assist goes to Ellis. Ellis has got his third assist on the night.
And a sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
Anthony up on top. He's covered by Matthews. And Mirotic kicks to T. Pass to Anthony.
Way too deep in. Yep. Oh no, how?
Anthony's got his first basket of the night.
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
And it's Ellis penetrating. Here's Green. Got a piece of it. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. T off the screen.
That's off or not.
Again with the bucket.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Now here's Ellis. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. That's good.
I tell you what, the post play has been rock solid right off the bat.
It really has, and they've created a lot of high percentage shots in the paint here already.
Here's T. They trail by 1.
That was way too deep.
1:37 left in the first quarter of the game. Outside Matthews. Kicks it to Gasol. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Teague against Ellis. Puts it up from 17. And Matthews with the basket on the assist by Ellis. Ellis has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Let's send it over to Doris Burke, who caught up with head coach Mike Budenholzer. Doris?
He brought up Marc Gasol, a kind of sleeper player he thinks could give them trouble. Coach said he's a guy 7 foot plus. He's very skilled, can shoot and finish over either shoulder, and he doesn't shy away from contact. He's a guy who has to really pay attention to. And I've told our guys, we can't let him have a big game. Fellas, we'll see how they do against him.
And thanks for that story, Doris. And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Then for the Heat, Dirk Nowitzki, he's checked in for Green. Cunningham comes in for Green. And it's Norris Cole in for Monte Ellis. Here's Mickey. Len sets a screen for Iguodala. Goes up on the wing. Offensive rebound. And the dunk by Len.
And just scrapes and claws for that offensive rebound and doesn't take any chances there with the putback.
GA, strong work all around. And the rebound and the stuff both. Wow.
Yep, he stayed with it all the way and got his reward at the end.
Here's Mickey, finished off the break.
Wow, the floor just really opened up for him on that possession.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for good offense, but that was just a terrible reaction from the defense.
Here's Cole. Nowitzki a screen. To the right side. Lets it go with a three. And again, Miami with the triple.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
From deep, Iguodala. And play stops as it looks like they call him over the back here.
Boy, did he go hard to the boards, but clearly went over the back in doing it.
Yeah, kudos for the effort. I always love that kind of effort, but he was just a little overzealous.
And you missed two. Great job.
His first quarter of play, we've seen plenty of offense so far. And Tyson Chandler, known for being a great teammate, a very vocal leader certainly. He talked about how important it is.
Players do the policing.
Don't you need a player like this, of Chandler's caliber and character, Greg, to make that kind of a teamwork, you know, have that feel in the locker room, that leadership role that everybody believes in and respects?
No doubt about it, Kevin. And that weighty stature is built on experience and credentials, as you mentioned, like having...
Ooh!
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
And that replay sponsored by Kia, the Kia Slam Cam, giving us a great look at that one. Plan a screen. Shots good by Mills.
And that's why it's so important to really be a good screening team. You get a lot of open looks from it.
Here's Cole, covered by Mills. Outside, Green. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Green's got his first 2 points. The Hawks trail by 4. Pass to Mickey. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Here's Cole, covered by Mills. Nowitzki dishes to Green. The Heat need to get a shot off. And that'll be Miami as it goes out of bounds. The Heat retain possession.
Yeah, that's a super defensive play. If that gets through, no doubt they score.
And that's why he sold out for it, because he knew he had to make that play. He wasn't going to let them get the advantage.
Here's Nowitzki. Shot clock at 2. Off the inbound, no good.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence.
Cole, the pass to Chandler. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And look here at the Heat, how they ranked in the NBA last season. First in scoring, first in assists, and they also were #1 in team shooting percentage. A very impressive offensive group.
Almost first in everything,
like
but
these
okay.
guys did last season, it gives you tremendous confidence. Just play solid defense, and you can win games.
Atlanta making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. He hits the second from the line. Atlanta with the ball. They trail by 1. Feeds to Olynyk. Mirotic the screen. Johnson goes in. An easy layup after coming off the pick. Well, Clark, we've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
Yeah, we sure have. I mean, it's been a bit of a windshield wiper game. I mean, back and forth, the lead has gone 5 times, so no one in clear control yet.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
For Miami, they have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today. And he's good on the second. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Outside Teague. Here's Anthony. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They've got to figure it out. And back and forth we go. That bucket gives us another lead change.
Too many of those to count. These teams
Another
have matched
one.
each other shot for shot, play for play. It has been impressive.
Mirotic gets the
How
bucket.
did that
And
go
it's
in?
coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
Here's Cole. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. Hey, Clark, while we have a moment, let's show you the list of players who put up the most points last year. Third is Carmelo Anthony.
Well, anytime you can be one of the best scorers in the league, that's special company and something you should be proud of. It's not easy to do on a consistent basis to be amongst the scoring leaders.
And the first one at the line is good. And he can't hit the second.
You can tell that miss at the line might stick with him for a while. Always hurts to miss a chance to take the lead.
Johnson can't hit.
You know what? You just cannot get much better of a look than that one.
Exactly. I mean, no way you expect him to miss that shot.
Green kicks to Nowitzki. Puts it up from 12. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Well, he knew how many inches he had over the guy. I mean, let's face it. Good decision to just rise up and take the jump shot.
Mirotic gets the bucket.
Make it 10 of their last 12 points coming off assists.
You have to love the ball movement.
Cole dishes to Cunningham. Chandler with the ball. He's against Olynyk. There's Green with the 3.
Buckets all
and
day.
the Heat, another
That
3.
was Stephen Curry
After
range,
going
but
scoreless
okay.
in the first, he's really found a way to turn it on here in the second quarter.
T kicks to Olynyk. That's good, and so Teague with the assist. Teague's got 4 assists in the game.
And how about that for a response?
Well, it sounded as though, or at least it looked as though it sounded like, we'll give you a 3, and then we'll take it right back.
The drive by Anthony, and Dirk Nowitzki gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Greg, those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
And Miami going with a whole new group out there. Here's Iguodala. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. And he gets it to go. Len's got the lead up to 2 now for the Hawks.
Getting better and better. Got that field goal percentage up in the 60s now.
Clark, they dialed it in here in the second quarter, playing really well.
Here's Ellis. Rejected by Len. 3 on 3. Iguodala kicks to Williams. Goes up on the high post. Gasol with the rebound. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Ellis outside. Off target at the rim.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm. I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat. The pressure on him in those circumstances was massive.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Hawks ahead, up 2. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And what an amazing performance the hometown competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. As it wrapped up, they trailed by 2. The second quarter was a strong effort for them as they continued to battle, and they were able to close out the half in a good position. Kenny, what was your take on Atlanta?
Well, they're playing some unselfish basketball here tonight, Ernie. Guys aren't trying to take the defense 1-on-5. They're moving the basketball and finding the open man.
Just about time for the third quarter to get underway, and we'll see you again at the Horn.
Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far. We've seen Gerald Green really having a great game.
And in terms of points in that first half, you know, he's now at a point where we expect him to perform that way.
And, Greg, that tells you all you need to know about what a talent he is. I mean, I'll bet he adds a lot more to his totals after the break.
We've got Johnson. Anthony is out there with Mirotic. Then it's Olynyk, and it's Teague in at the 1. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Here's Ellis. Rebounded by the Hawks.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
A nice shot by Teague.
Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
4 straight passes leading to scores. Great team play.
Ellis on top. Teague covering. Green inside. Mirotic is there. Good on the shot. Green's got his first bucket of the night. Atlanta leading by 4. Outside Anthony. They set the pick. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. Wesley Matthews picks one up.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. The Heat trail by 6. And stolen by Jeff Teague. Anthony, the pass to Mirotic. Here's the 3. Rebounded by Ellis.
And he made sure not to just draw the foul. That was good defense out on the perimeter.
Very good. He's a thinking man's defender. Knows how to bother even the best shooters without being overly aggressive.
5 to shoot. On the wing, Green. From the arc. Rebound by the Hawks. And it's Johnson penetrating. Green with the block. Green dishes to Green.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without foul.
The Heat have shot 50% from the line today. 3 for 6.
And up around 82% as a team a season ago. So they know how to make the most of those opportunities.
Yeah, they had the kind of success from the line that would make any coach breathe a sigh of relief, guys.
And the Hawks making a change here. Mills is checked in. And the basket by Olynyk.
All of the scoring in tight is coming at that end of the court.
You know, they found the holes in the defense and really doing a great job of exploiting them.
Here's Gasol. Battles through traffic and lays it in. Gasol's got his second bucket tonight. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. And Teague has it in the corner. Gasol with the rebound.
There's no getting around the simple fact that that's a shot he has to knock down.
Ellis kicks to Gasol. Matthews with it. Now guarded by Mirotic. And Mirotic sends it back. Outside Anthony. Dishes it to Mills. Right side Teague. Lets it go from 14. And too long on the shot. The Heat trail by 4. Atlanta making some changes. Alex Len's checked in for Olynyk for Mirotic. And it's Iguodala in for Anthony. A different look for Miami. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Nowitzki in the post. 5 points in the game. Mickey grabs the board.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
The Hawks leading by 4. Kicks it to Iguodala. Just 5 on the clock. Good. Mills has got his second bucket of the game to go.
You know, it's really hard not to notice the difference in the passing of these two teams today.
It's a stark discrepancy when you look at the assist columns and you see that difference as far as the fluidity in their respective offenses.
A wide open three. They need much better communication defensively.
Teague with the ball. He's against Cunningham, and that one's good. And that's now 6 points for Alex Len.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spot. You don't always throw it to your teammate.
We would never
you throw
be
it to where he
losing by
needs
5
to be.
if Curry was
Stolen by Len.
injured.
Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. To the wing right side. 0-1 near Iguodala as he lets it go. With the second effort. Len, good. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Atlanta.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They worked hard tonight at crashing the boards as well. They've had a bunch of second chance points.
A huge slam, the perfect end of the fast break.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration and alertness, a turnover, and an easy bucket the other way in transition.
And really, a few more of those, and this game could be over.
They kick it out to Green. Launches it. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
They've gotten a bunch of good looks and have been absolutely lethal from behind the three-point line.
Yeah, defensively, you have got to close out and contest. Even if it opens up some driving lanes, you can't give up those looks that often.
Cole, the pass to Nowitzki. And he uses the glass on the layup. Now, just a 4-point Hawks lead.
You can see that they're not as aggressive from the three-point arc. They had far more attempts in the first half.
Mickey, Chandler with the defensive effort. Miami's gotten all but one of the three-pointers to go down in this game. They've gone 7 of 8 so far. Cole dishes to Chandler. Pass to Cole. 1 second left. And it would have counted had it fallen, but it's offline. Shot.
Final quarter.
And thanks for joining us again as the fourth quarter of play is set to get rolling. It's been a close battle to this point. The Heat trail by 4. And for Miami, looking who they've got out there. Franklin out there with Green. Then it's Cunningham. Then it's Norris Cole. And it's Chandler in at the 5 down low. Green kicks to Franklin. Clock at 4. Shoots from 12. And it's Cole missing. The Hawks leading by 4. Outside Anthony. Floats one. It's tipped. Here is Cunningham. There's the pass to Chandler. On the wing, Green. Chandler with the ball. Now guarded by Len. Chandler, the pass to Cunningham. Back to Chandler. Stolen by Len. And Mills kicks to Len. On the wing, Johnson. He feeds it to Anthony. They get a hand on it. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Green with the ball. Howard down. The jam.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
And Cole kicks to Chandler. There's the dish to Franklin. That ties it up.
And this has been purely a display of offense. that we're seeing here today.
And, you know, it's only getting better as both of these teams' defenses are starting to show signs of wearing down.
Now here's Mills. He's covered closely. Lets it fly. And good. He nails it. Looking at Miami, they took their win in their last game against Milwaukee. Here's Cole. He kicks to Franklin. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. That free throw missing. Olenek, he's checked in for Len. And he's good on the second. The Hawks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Mirotic inside. Uses both hands to slam it down.
And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the rack.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
Well, it was. I mean, a tight game like this one, you'd think they'd have a little more energy at the defensive end than that.
Here's Cunningham. They get it back. And Mirotic sends it back. Here we go, one-on-one. Releases from 15. Here's Anthony, and he jams it with authority.
And doing some dirty work on the offensive glass.
And then fouls it up, Greg, with heavy-duty jam on his mind with a terrific putback.
Got a pigeon on that one. Easy money right there, fellas. Going old school on you young fellas. Look that up. Pigeon. Good. I tell you what, you don't want to allow too many of those kinds of baskets with the game on the line.
This is when the defenders really have to protect the basket. You need to be in sync as a unit defensively.
Mills dishes to Olenek. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Good game for Olenek. He's got 8 points. He's done a little bit of work behind the arc. He's got a pair of 3-pointers.
And you know what? The defenders have that in the back of their minds now. They'll be on him a little tighter.
Jeff Teague, he's checked in for Patty Mills. Ellis, the pass to Nowitzki. Shoots a fader, and that one's good.
Oh, perfect execution. The size mismatch was there, and they went right at it.
Not only perfect execution, how about perfect timing, too? Right back to the basics there, using the one-hand slam for that.
Doesn't he make the basics pretty exceptional?
Yeah, he does. They look sweet when he does it.
And he better stay with those basics because this game is still yet to be determined.
There's Green with the 3. Carmelo Anthony comes up with the rebound. Anthony's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. He dishes it to Olenek. On the wing, Johnson. Outside Anthony. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's good.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
That's good.
Loose D here. Critical stretch. I mean, you better off sending them to the free throw lines than to have them get that good a look.
T kicks to Anthony. The feed to Mirotic. Olenek sets a screen for Mirotic. And Gasol comes to help. Johnson, a wide open look. Misses the 3.
And he's trying to shoot his way out of it. You know, they have the lead, but honestly, I think it might help if he'd be a little bit more selective tonight.
Gasol dishes to Ellis. On the wing, Green. Passes to Nowitzki. Nails it! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Almost automatic when he can get the basketball that close to the basket.
Well, defense has to be played earlier in that situation. You've got to fight to not allow him to get that position in the first place.
And the wide open shot from Green. Good! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
That was massive.
You know it. He's stepping right into the spotlight there.
Clark, they'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see some long possessions out of them going forward.
First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2.
I got this.
And
That's
so
all.
both
Oh,
free
no.
throws are good, and it's a 3-point game.
I
That
got
last
this.
free throw was critical. Their only choice now is to go for the 3 to tie.
Timeout called, the Heat. They're behind by 3. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Eric Spoelstra was saying to his team. His message, don't even look at the score right now. We've got to make one play at a time and execute. That's how we'll take this thing home. Kevin, he's trying to keep them focused.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Nowitzki. They kick it out to Green. Right between the eyes. And oh, that was an enormous three-pointer.
And they clearly are just destroying this group right now from the three-point line.
Yeah, and the defense knows it. I mean, they are fully stretched out trying to stop the three-point shot and still haven't been able to do it.
Atlanta calls timeout. The score is tied at 66. 7 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Seven seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Anthony drives in. Gets in!
Nice work on the inside. Get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
Timeout called, the Heat. They're trailing by 2. Just 2 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
With this much time left on the clock, I try to shoot from as close to the basket as possible because that way you have enough time for a quick putback if you miss.
No, you don't. You only have 2 seconds. Right.
From deep, Green. Timeout called, the Heat. They're down by 2. Just 2 seconds left in the game. What's your take, guys?
With this much time left on the clock, I try to shoot possible because that way you have enough time for a quick putback if you miss.
Quick ISO.
Yes!
Oh! Oh!
Sweet as it gets.
Oh! No! That did not just work. How much time did I use right there? Dang. Right here. Ooh, nasty.
Exquisite pass to set up Clark that beautiful alley-oop dunk.
Yeah, that was nice.
No doubt. There are assists, and then, guys, there are assists.
Time call here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
They cannot score right here. Man to man.
The open shot by Johnson. Oh, it's
Oh!
and we're headed to overtime. Time
No.
expires and we're going to overtime.
That was a good play too.
And what great competition we're seeing so far. After regulation, the stalemate. And we'll see now how these two teams and these few minutes of basketball pan out. And it's the Hawks to start out. And no shortage of excitement here, and we're officially underway in overtime in this game. All fueled up and ready to go to overtime basketball here, brought to us by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. On the court right now for the Hawks. Anthony is out there at Mirotic. Then it's Mills. Then it's Johnson. And it's Olynyk in at center.
I love the low post attack on that one.
The Hawks shooting has been beyond great up until now. How about 57% from the field overall? Outside Anthony from the arc. Green with the rebound.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Mills with the steal. Fast break. Here we go. Here's Anthony.
That's off.
Good for his
Or not.
goal. He's attempted a dozen shots.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Oh, good
hands.
cross.
And surprisingly a firm throwdown, and that's a little bit out of character, Kevin.
It is, Greg. You're right. He's got plenty of size to attack the basket, but Hart rarely does.
Well, he certainly attacked it that time, Kevin. I mean, that's what they want to see more from him.
Here's Mills. Again, the Hawks score.
Excellent communication on the inbound play there, guys. He got in a good position, and the pass was as it needed to be, on time and on target.
On the wing, Ellis, covered by Mills. Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession.
Got sloppy in a close game. You have to take advantage of every opportunity.
Well, overtime basketball, a minute and a half played so far. And Anthony gets double-teamed. Johnson kicks to Mills. It's off his leg. And the ref saying he kicked it. Anthony, the pass to Mills. Back to Anthony. Second chance shot, and it's good.
Are you serious?
Go to the free throw line.
You know,
That's it. I just have to launch threes up to this point.
But because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air.
Wow, what a special performance this guy's putting on from long range.
Well, that has been his shot today. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Melo having a terrific game. 22 points, and he's done his job at the charity stripe. He's got 4 of his points from there.
And that's a good place to get them. They don't come easier than that, but you've got to get yourself there first.
Good work at the line to stretch that lead out a little bit.
Right side, Gasol. Ellis outside.
That's a 2.
Here's Green. It's stolen by Johnson.
Oh my.
Now Mills. Anthony right side. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. And the Hawks lead by 8.
And if you thought this game was over already, you're probably right.
Yeah, I would agree. I mean, it's staring us right in the face, and we've been around long enough to know when a game is over. And this one is in that category.
Olynyk dishes to Johnson. Feeds it to Anthony. 6 to shoot. There's the pick. Kicks to Olynyk. The tray. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. And it's an 11-point Atlanta lead.
Terrific run to seal the deal.
Yeah, and now let's just keep an eye on how much longer they keep the foot on the accelerator.
And so Atlanta takes this one by a big margin. They had to scrape and claw to push it to overtime, but they really came out in the extra period.
Yeah, when adversity was at its greatest, they came up big. They seemed to relax a little bit once we got into overtime.
And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline.
Yes, Kevin, here with Andre.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Don't want to watch that interview.
Ernie Johnson here again with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny
Don't
Smith.
even watch
Carmelo
this
Anthony, he just owns
obviously
the
Carmelo.
overtime period. It's hard to come up any. And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hope you enjoyed the show.
$26 points. 4 of 11. What? So you're telling me that they scored their second most points in the whole quarter? Okay, wait. So they scored 18. So they can score 18 points in 3 minutes. But they can't score 18 in 6? That's what you're trying to tell me? Really? That's amazing. Just great.